understand. Clean or dirty.
Yeah.
Charlie, what's happening, brother?
What's going on? What's going on, bro?
Always same thing, man. Always good to see you. So who's Charlie in Dope Entertainment?
Charlie's a young kid from the South Bronx, First One area. Just into music. You know? I was just into music, running around, always listening to music, and one day, local kid from the street, of my neighborhood, seen growing up, he was nice, he was talented. You know what I mean? So I just started. You know what I mean? He was a dope kid, so I was me coming up with a concept. You know what I mean? I was a kid from running around the streets, doing dirt here and there. You know what I mean? So it was always about the money. So I was like, damn, dollars over pennies. That's what actually dope really means. Dollars over pennies entertainment. You know what I mean? So that's why I started calling. So after a while, like, damn, that's too long. You know what I mean? So then I just abbreviated dope.
It's Dope Entertainment.
You know what I mean? Dope Entertainment.
That's what's up. That's what's
really,
up.
actually, it's dollars over pennies entertainment.
Who was the artist that inspired you to create that?
Well, my man Ace so dope.
Ace so dope.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we about to drop a visual with him. By the time this drop, probably the visual will be out.
Yeah, covers playing me the joint before.
exactly.
Yeah, that's fire, man.
So we about to drop a visual with him. We did a visual in a house that did we got like 5K right now, like 2 years ago. You know what I mean? So we just working, you know?
And you from this area? You from the Point area?
Facts.
Fox?
Facts.
All over, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's what's up.
All my life, I was born and raised out here.
Oh, that's what's up. So, in your process of working with artists, what was it that you did exactly? Like, you came from a management standpoint, or?
Yeah. I started more like a management, like managing him and all like that. You know what I mean? So it's more like a management thing, and then I'm up at the cover on the run trying to get studios and producers and beats and all that. You know what I mean? So I would just. That's why I ran at the cover, and then we just started working. From there, I just started like listening to more beats. You know what I mean? Different ways to make the way that he was making them and all that.
Right.
So I would just focus on him. You know what I mean? I like, cause at the end of the day, people, cause I'm a strategizer. You know what I mean? So I look at everything 3D. You can't have a whole bunch of people in the team trying to build up, cause it's gonna be too much. So my thing was always focus on him. I never had nobody else for like 2 years before, like a year and a half before I met cover.
Okay.
It was just him. Like we were just putting our YouTube songs,
Right.
we doing like cover art. You know what I mean? One or
Right.
two showcases here and there, and just trying to build. You know what I mean? So I just then that's when I met cover with the music, and then we just started building from there with the It was just more like, let's get to it. I mean, let's get to the music. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Now, when you met cover, things started changing in the process of what you was doing, though, right?
Well, when I met Cover, I was introduced to him by DJ Smoke Black, and I met Cover. I was buying beats off him. I was buying beats off Cover first.
Okay.
Buying beats, getting studio time from him, and stuff like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I was still, before me and Cover even became partners, I was still doing my own thing. I was still, you know what I mean, going to studio here, going to studio there. You know what I mean?
Right. Trying to put it together.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's
exactly,
up. That's
exactly.
what's up. And then in the process, what led to you guys opening this under Umbrella Studio?
So one day, you know, we Covered the talented fucking creative dude, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he works crazy, but end result was always great. You know what I mean? So I just got a thing. I go with my gut feeling a lot. You know what I mean? Like most of the time, like I thank God for what the gut He gave me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because every time I go with my gut, 9 out of 10
It
times.
don't lead you wrong.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's always right way. So one of my peoples had a property on top of a mechanic shop.
Okay.
There wasn't doing nothing with it. Cover had all the equipment in, you know what I mean? And the crib, doing his thing, you know what I mean?
Right.
But it was too little, you know what I mean? Like, we need to create a space. So my thing was like, how can I get him to get more creative and build my artists at the same time?
Got you.
You know what I mean? It was never
Just one thing.
yeah, it was never
Gotcha.
it was never to make this a crazy business. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was always to let me get more beats for my artists, let me make him better.
Right. That's what's up.
You know what I mean? So it was always let me make him better. Let me get this one, let me make him better.
Shit, that was
I
a
mean?
shot in the dark that became a
Facts.
win-win.
No, facts. And believe it or not, a lot of people doubt it. You know what I mean? I mean, of course it's believable because everybody doubts something that they don't. If they're not there in the beginning and see the vision, they always gonna doubt it. I mean,
Yeah, and I mean, shit, like, look at what you guys built now. Like, when I first came here, you only had the big room. And, like, you was just, matter of fact, you was just starting to work on this room.
But this is left because, so my man had a mechanic shop in Park.
Okay.
Park Avenue, Bronx, 179. Right. We went over there. That's why we went over there. So cover has COD music.
Okay.
I have Dollars Over Pennies Entertainment.
Got you.
So we figured, we like, how could we
combine
both of them? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to leave my name. You definitely not gonna leave your name, even though you've been in here way longer than me. But I built my 1-2 years off the name I'm trying to build.
Right.
So then we just came to the conclusion, umbrella.
Keep it on the one thing.
Everything on the one thing.
That's dope.
You know? So
dope.
That's why we usually keep a lot of people that we mess with. We try to do a lot of in-house thing. You know what I mean? Like everybody that we mess with usually in-house.
That's good. Yo, and I think that's probably smarter because from a studio perspective, when you're putting out artists and they're coming from that in-house system, it always looks better on the studio.
Yeah.
You know, this is how these other studios got their big names because they recorded and put out such and such's album that went triple platinum or whatever.
Facts.
That's how it happened. So this is the second Umbrella studio?
This is the third Umbrella studio.
Oh shit.
3 times the charm.
Yeah, listen, sometimes it works out that way.
So we was in Park in 179, excuse me. We built, spent about 15 grand there. A month later we had to get out.
In 30 days?
30 days we had to get out.
What happened?
The landlord was a racist asshole, put it like that. Because we had, God rest in peace, Black Rob, we had him in there recording. He came outside 7 in the morning with Buddha, Brock. They went back in. They was going back in. Somebody had locked the gate, and they went to the landlord asking to open the gate, and he got scared. Oh, what they doing? Oh, a whole bunch of black guys here. He called my cousin. He started doing crazy shit, turning off the water, turning off the lights.
Oh yeah.
It was crazy. It was crazy. So then from there we went to Mount Vernon. You heard of the mess hall?
Yeah.
We was up there for about...
You was fucking with mess up there?
Yeah, we was up there. After that, we was up there for about a year.
And you want to know what's so crazy? Like, I've known Cover since like 96, 97, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't see him for a minute. And this other artist I was rocking with was talking to me about a studio with this dude, but he didn't say Cover. He just kept saying the COD shit. And I wasn't even thinking about that shit. You know what I mean? So I was like, nah, I ain't even thinking nothing like that. And then one day, wifey was like, yo, yeah, such and such went over to record. And I looked, and I was like, nigga, that's Cover. So that's dope how you guys met and came in. How long was you at the mess hall for?
So we was at the mess hall for like a year and a half. A year, you could say like a year. A little over a year.
That's dope.
And then they was selling the building under all the tenants.
Yeah, I heard about that shit with that dude, so everybody had to get the fuck up out of there.
Then we went through the same thing. Lights was getting cut off. Water was getting cut off.
Goofy shit.
We
but
actually
good here though.
We actually had to run. We actually had to run from here at 1 o'clock in the morning over there because they called us saying they was breaking in everybody's studios over there. And we still had stuff over there.
Wow. They ain't steal nothing.
Nah. They didn't steal nothing there.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So then we came over here. Truthfully, I was even like they been wanting me to come to the side, and I was like I was debating. Do I really want to be over there? Like that put me more in the mix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, because this is definitely the mixy area.
Yeah, let's put me more in the mix. You know, I'm from out here all my life, so that puts me more in the mix. My family's out here, so it's easy. You know what I mean? Like it's easy to get in the mix.
Right. I mean? Quickly. Nah, but they also gotta feel good to be home.
But this is the best decision I made on life.
Yeah. And you good here, like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I ain't got no problems. I never had problems with nobody here. My whole family was right from out here all my life, half of my mother's life, my father, everybody.
Oh, so that's dope.
Yeah, so it's good. So we came from there to here.
And now you guys been cooking hits like a motherfucker.
Yeah, we just been going crazy. Cover been going crazy.
Yo.
All my engineers, dedication.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like,
so
it's not all about, you know what I mean? It's just, covers the mastermind.
The mastermind with the production. So he's the main producer out of Umbrella.
Yeah.
Out of Umbrella Studios, and then you have the other engineers.
And then we have the engineers that's under us.
So, like, let's just say in the last year, right? Yeah, because last year. Let's just say last year. How many records would you say that you guys broke out of here that have been successful so far?
A lot. I can't even count. Definitely a lot. Ron Suno put out hits out of here. Jacquay took some hits out of here. Corey took some hits out of here.
Corey Guns.
Yeah, Corey Guns. Dice.
Dice Peso,
Prince.
definitely. Yeah.
Conan.
Which is huge.
Conan got coming out of hits out of here and played on the radio. You know what I mean? So
That's crazy.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, like I just saw Dice got signed, Bird Gang and all that.
Bird Gang.
And I remember when Covers started fucking with him coming here too. So it's like that growth, yo, you guys are doing a lot of big shit, Charlie.
All respect to Dice, man. He came in here, he told us what he wanted to do, he trusted in us, and you know what I mean? He just took it to the next level.
And he ran with it.
Yeah, he was here. Dice was here for a week straight, putting in the work. A week straight, 2 weeks straight. You know what I mean? Put in the work.
Yeah,
He
listen,
did that album in a week. He did the album in a week. Did the duplex in 3 weeks.
He did the Blanco pack in a week?
In a week. It probably took a week to mix and everything. Like that shit was already.
But it was like 3 days type shit.
Facts.
That's crazy, man. Dope project, man. That was a really dope project.
So he just hit 500,000 streams on
He's doing his numbers right now. I seen him. Like, yo, I always respect someone that's putting in that work, son. And I already know Covers a psycho. When it comes to working, his work ethic, he's like 3 o'clock in the morning. He's a psychopath, so I understand that already. But to see other artists putting in that work and getting that level, because I see you guys got the double platinum certified shit with Double Up.
Yeah, what happened with that was they went 1 million streams.
Mm-hmm.
Went 1 million streams, and he said send it to Flex and all that, and Flex's creator said this song is worth double platinum.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So hopefully they keep on spinning it to make it to
listen,
reality. You know what I mean?
That's a good situation, man. I mean, look, Cov told me you had like 15 records on the radio that was made out of here.
Nah, facts. D Chambers putting this shit on the radio.
Right.
With China Mac, Benny the Butcher.
He did a China Mac record too?
Yeah, he did a China Mac record with G Chambers. He actually came here to record it.
Wow.
Got a Mano record with the dice spinning, Jim Jones. This shit is crazy. Like he's got
shit is heat.
Cub got mad heat right now out there on the radio. Like every week there's definitely at least 2 songs spinning out that came out of here.
So what are we looking like future-wise for Umbrella and for you? What are you looking to do moving forward? What is some of the goals you got for this business?
I mean, I want a bigger spot. You know, I want to get a bigger spot with a parking lot on the bottom, like an indoor garage where I can shoot videos at. You know what I mean? One-stop shop. You know what I mean? And we got 5 artists we trying to push. You know what I mean? So 4 artists we trying to push.
And they're signed to what the?
They are COD.
COD.
Okay. The dollars over pennies.
Okay, that's dope.
Those are our artists. Roddy Ahadi, Chevy Ahadi, they so dope and $.
And that's the shit that's about to drop.
Yeah,
right?
$. And H about to drop right now.
Okay. So Dice was never signed to COD or nothing like that?
Nah. We just did some talking, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? He came, he like, yo, I want to fuck with y'all. I'm like, yo, we like how you move. We just talk. You know what I mean?
That shit
we
is
talked
cool.
about, we had talked about slave management, you know what I mean? We was like, you know what I mean? Let's just keep it friends. Let's just help each other. You feel me? We need help.
Yeah.
We need help. Like, we got you. You know what I mean? We need you. If anything, you got us. And that's how it been.
That's
you know what I mean? He comes, we get, you know what I mean? Do beats, do production. We need him to do a feature with somebody. You know what I mean? Or something. He come through a video. I mean, just like one hand wash the other, both hands wash the face.
Yo, son, like what you guys got happening here is really dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think it's good for the culture, my nigga. Like, real talk.
Yeah, right before Corona hit too, we was doing free studio time for kids that still going to school.
That's what's
you know
up,
what I mean?
Charlie.
We want I want to do like a teaching program to teach kids how to engineer and shit
How to
like that,
engineer.
you know what I mean?
Yo, that's dope, bro.
Definitely want to.
That's really dope, man. Like, listen, giving back to what you came from is important.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Especially, like, yo, the thing that I like about this more important than anything is, like, yo, I can't think of anything that's dope like this in the X. Like, honestly.
Oh, you know, and we just shot a reality show too.
Yo, matter of fact, let's get into that. Cover told me about that, but
we just got like pieces of the footage the other day.
What did, like, is this coming out on a network or?
I mean, we're gonna try to shop it around.
Okay.
We're gonna try to shop it around.
Okay.
See, we got a couple of people in different places. We're gonna try to hit up, see what we can do.
See what you can come out of it. So
If
what's
not,
the reality? It's just based off of the studio?
Yeah, that's it. Based on the things that's happened here, based on our lives, you know what I mean? Our lives and what we go through and how we going through it. Because at the end of the day, if you look at any reality show that's out there, none of them is based on the studio. They might be going to the studio and visit there for
10 minutes.
No, not even. It'd be like 30 seconds of the show, really.
Right.
You know what I mean? They
and
just show clip and then it's over. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Right.
This is like in the studio. You're gonna see niggas writing and see niggas in the booth rapping and yo, do that again. Yo, I gotta go pay a bill. Yo, we still Halloween's coming. We got a Halloween party.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like traveling with us and stuff like that.
That's dope.
Our day to day in the studio and out the studio.
That's dope. So like you guys already shot the whole
season?
season?
Yeah, we already shot it. Yeah, we didn't shoot a season. We shot a pilot.
Oh, you shot a pilot
we
episode.
Shot a pilot episode.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's
shot a pilot episode because we did everything at our own expense.
Listen, man, you guys ever need something? Just know you know I got the treatment right.
I'm
nice with that. You know what I mean?
No, definitely we got teamwork make the dream work, man.
Listen,
you know what I mean? Everything.
I believe in that wholeheartedly. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Good business is good business. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works.
Shit, so I got a couple of people that I know that different places. Revolt.
So have you guys ever thought about like turning like Umbrella into like a label, like one label?
I mean, we signed our engineers under Umbrella.
Okay. Oh, so the engineers get like a contract to work in Umbrella. Yeah, that's dope.
I mean, we believe in them and we think we know what they're doing. You know what I mean? And they like, they believe in us and we feel like they're good. Then we don't want to lose. You know what I mean? We don't want to lose somebody that's good and young.
I think
you know
that's
what I mean?
smart business, bro.
You know what I mean? So right now we got. Technically, we got one engineer and producer signing us, but the other one is ready to sign. We just got to give him a contract. Whatever.
That's dope. That's dope. And then and then they like so in the process of that, right? Do they get the ability to work with someone like the bigger artists like they're working with?
The producer that signed to us, Cass, the producer right now, he got a joint with D Chambers that I'm about to hit the radio. He just did a joint with Dice Peso. The Dice Peso fucking with her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we definitely get them placements. That's what it's about, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it comes up with cover all the time, you know? The cover tells them, get some melodies or let me get some beats.
I see Dice is out here going nuts.
Yeah, Dice is going
like
crazy.
He's going crazy right now. So
his next project is coming out. It's gonna be retarded. Ritual of Pain.
When's that dropping?
Oh, that fucking with that nigga, that shit dropping 2 weeks. Yeah, that nigga, you know what I mean? Like, it's good though. It's good. I told him you gotta stay consistent now. I mean, you gotta keep on moving.
Listen, because the attention span is so low.
Gotta put more charcoal in the
fire. Yeah,
you gotta put more charcoal.
Yeah, no, get that engine pushing, that steam. Nah, steamroll. You right. It has to, because the attention span of the average listener today is a swipe, bro.
Especially if it's not a hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Niggas listening because they like the song. Then you get one listen a day, maybe. You know what I mean? If it's not a hit, you know what I'm saying? You're like, well, that shit's fine. The next day you can listen again. Oh, let's see that song. That shit was alright.
Nah, it gotta be click.
If you're not doing that, then you gotta keep on consistent. You gotta keep on dropping.
I tell you what, like for new artists that are coming into the business, what advice would you have for them?
If you're not hungry, if you're not dedicated, you're just gonna be wasting your time for a long time.
Now, what do you think about artists that invest in themselves versus artists that don't invest in themselves? Because like you have these, like you got a lot of new artists that are coming out, right? And then you got that kid. He may not be that nice, right? But he's investing in himself, and his work ethic is crazy. And then you got the kid with the talent, and he thinks the talent is gonna get him above having to invest. You know what I mean? So like, what's your thoughts on that?
That's a crazy question because it's really like it's really two different, like it's really like it's two different answers, like it's not really one answer.
Okay.
Because the person that got the best talent is really always the lazy one. If you notice, like everybody, you know what I mean? It's a lot of people that got talent is always the lazy one. They always get the lucky niggas that work hard gotta work 10 years for 10 years.
Right.
I mean, niggas that's talented gotta work for 10 years, Like
yeah. No, that's true. Like that's true. I never thought.
You understand what I'm trying to say? Like,
no, it's
a nigga that's lazy, he can get up and do a verse and it be fire. And that's the first verse he did all week.
Right.
But then you got a nigga that's sitting here every day.
Every day did 30 verses.
Did 30 verses and it's.
Yeah, it's like one of them might have came out.
You know what I mean?
Like. But see, here's my thing though. But then the dude that has the talent, right? He ends up taking so long to come out And sometimes it ends up not even working out.
That's a fact.
Where he don't end up coming out, and then you end up losing time. So it's like I don't know. Like
that's why I said if you're not really hungry and dedicated, like I tell this, what I tell my artists, the first thing that comes before music is money, because you got to make money to studio time, promotion, videos, all that.
Right.
If you don't have a kid, the music comes second. And sometimes your music got to come before your kid.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So there's people that don't really understand that, right? And they think it's cold-hearted. Like, nigga, how the fuck your music? Nigga,
Right.
I didn't see my kids for a year.
You got to sacrifice.
I didn't see my
all.
kids for a year when I was building this shit in the First One Park. Like,
Wow.
for 3 months straight, I didn't see them. And then we had to move again, and we had to build. Another 3 months straight, I didn't really spend time with my kids.
Listen, you know what? Like I just got done saying to artists the other day, if you're not willing to sacrifice it all, then this business is not for you.
This is.
You gotta throw it all to the wind sometime.
I then had to stay home for 2 days because I got a messed up hip. I mean, build this shit and picking shit up. I had to stay home for 2 days, my leg up on the sofa.
Just from going through the
Just
pain.
from going through the pain of building a studio.
Look, but that pain is worth it though.
Facts.
That pain is worth. But see, that's something else. Like, and you're a perfect example of that. That pain is worth it in the long run. Like you had to go through the bullshit 2 times.
I'm happy I went through that.
Right. It taught you.
It told me 100 million things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's dope,
that shit
bro.
made me get my LLC. That shit made me make sure the lease was on our name. That shit made me, you know what I mean, go through, get insurance on everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that shit.
Do shit the right way.
You know what I mean? That shit,
Business.
That shit just made me like, all right, got me once, got me twice, not the third time.
Nah, I feel you, bro. I definitely think that that's something that could be a benefit to other people when they see like what you and Cover are doing. I think it's a good learning lesson.
Yeah, I tell people like, people scared them to take risks. You know what I mean? Especially when they work hard for money. Whether it's your hustling or your 9 to 5, and you save so much, and you just came up to this money hustling. Like people scared to invest. You know what I mean? Like, and to own your own business and to be successful in life, you can't be scared. You gotta fail.
Yeah, no. Like I put it to you like this. Like you said, you did this 2 other times prior to get to this point.
With no builders, me, my brother, my man.
So you built all
We
of
built
this?
no contractors, no more nothing. Us.
Oh.
And our feet and hands.
Now you know. Now you know.
We did this shit. Nobody, no contractors, no nothing.
Oh yeah.
My man works doing construction. My brother do everything. You know what I mean? And we paint, we lay the floor
Jack
down
of all
ourselves.
trades is always good to have around, bro.
Facts. So
Always.
we did this shit ourselves. Blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah, no, like, and I kind of had come some of the same vision because I'm a curator and a producer. So, like, my idea long term is to have a thing like a compound where you can record music, you can shoot videos, commercials.
That's what I want.
All of that in there, green. You know what I'm saying?
Green screen.
Yeah.
I want to have a space where you can take a haircut, a makeup space, a
Yeah.
space for barbers.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah, like some dope shit. You could pull a car into that bitch shit too.
Facts. That's
like
my-
I thought about
that's
that
my
shit
next
too, 'cause
spot.
I don't think there's enough of that for.
I don't think there's none of that in the Bronx.
Well, listen, I don't think there's like you. In order to get something like that, typically you got to go to the soundstage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
But for artists coming up level where it's like accessible, you know what I'm saying? Like where it's achievable. Like perfect example, you got the fucking TikTok room and shit like that. That's different, bro. That's different.
Facts.
Like you're not going to Quad and getting a fucking TikTok room.
Especially not for that cheap.
Hell, hell no. Quad's like $150 an hour. You know what I mean?
Without an engineer.
Right, and then you got to pay that nigga another $300. So it's
Facts.
like, I like the fact that what you guys are bringing people that really have the talent, have the ability to access that shit. I mean, cause my nigga, like the average person can't even have a fucking conversation with somebody like Cuff. Let's be real, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you normally got to pay a couple bands to have a talk with a nigga like that. So it's like, for somebody to be able to be like, yo, I went to Umbrella Studios and Cover produced my fucking record. That's fucking huge.
Nah, facts.
That's
They
a
love
big
cover.
thing.
They love cover. Get behind the boards and all that shit.
Yeah, listen, man. That's a very talented motherfucker right there, B. Like, I seen him do some ill shit. Like, he definitely inspired me when I was at a young age because it was like, to know a nigga that's signed. You know what I'm saying? It's like at that time, if you were signed, and it was like, I remember the first time I met Cub, I was with my man Punch, and we pulled up on him, and we listening to this joint, and his shit was on the radio. And my man was like, yo, what you think of this? I'm like, yo, this shit is dope. He was like, that's this nigga. And I'm like, what? He was like, yo, what's up, man? And I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah. And then, you know, I got to chopping it up with him, and he started telling me about Tommy Boy and all this shit. And I'm like, yo, this nigga's on the fucking radio live right now. And then I went with this nigga to perform at Summer Jam. Like, my nigga, and at that point, Summer Jam was like,
best on earth.
Son, something like, yo, no bullshit. I think Summer Jam had only been out like maybe 4 or 5 years at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like Summer Jam was like a decade-long thing at that level. It was like 5 years in. So I'm like, to see that, and then to see him go from where he went through and go through his shit to come here, my nigga, like...
Yeah, it was definitely a journey.
Yeah, nah, full circle, man. And I salute to you, Charlie, and everything you're doing, my nigga. And like I said earlier, we got to make it clear. Charlie was the first nigga with the blue Bel Air in New York. I'ma just put that out there, my nigga. I'ma just put that out there.
My man Shampoo, YVS Shampoo, you already know that nigga. He pulled that out the woodworks.
Yo, let people know what your social media and shit like that, where they can contact you.
Well, you can hit me up on Charlie Dope, C.E.O, altogether, Instagram. Umbrella Studios, NYC, Instagram. That's my only 2 social medias I got right there. Come through, bro. You know what I mean? Like, we everything lit over here. Our sound, our producing.
Yeah.
Everything's coming out. Wait till this reality show come out.
That's
what's gonna blow people's mind.
Listen, then we gotta come back and do it again, so we can see now, because we got an updated version. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm gonna give video of everything, like with the TikTok room and all of that shit. So because I got a lot of the stuff already. So I appreciate you, Charlie.
I appreciate you too.
Thank you, bro.
Definitely.
Used to be my homie, now I treat you like you happy. Mad at the wave, you just mad that you not me. I be on my back shit, nigga tryna pop me. My shooters on standby, niggas can't stop.